start recording. But yeah, hello, welcome on in. Today, we're gonna be playing the Cabernet demo. From what I've looked at online, it said that it's supposed to be around an hour and a half-ish. I thought it was only going to be like 30 minutes, but I looked it up and it's apparently supposed to be like 90 minutes-ish. So yeah, we're gonna play the demo. And from what I've looked at and from what I've just googled, the full game can be like, it's like up to like 12 and a half hours. So yeah, that's like a decently like length of, that's like a decent length of time for a game. Like, it's not like overly long. Like, it's not as long as Ace Attorney by any means, but also it's not as short as like Unpacking or Thank Goodness You're Here, you know. And fun fact, so just before stream, I went to set out my audio source to make sure that I had like an audio source for Cabernet, and apparently it has the same like executable type as like, it's like the same like file type as Thank Goodness You're Here. Yeah, it's like the same, like, no, it's not the same executable. It's like same file type, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, because I don't know file types of audio sources in OBS all that well, because I'm a dumbass. But anyways, I checked it, and apparently Cabernet, the audio for Cabernet comes through my Thank Goodness You're Here source. So yeah. Anyways, we might as well get straight into the demo. So okay, I'm gonna slightly turn down that audio there. So they're giving us a little, I'm gonna turn down a little bit more like there. The story of Cabernet takes place in a fictional Eastern European town. Cabernet explores heavy topics, heavy subjects even, including alcoholism, social conflict, death and suicide. It portrays cartoon violence, blood and gore. Any medical terminology or advice that is present in the game may contain false and or outdated information and should not be treated as fact. Go look at medical journals if you want medical advice, or go to a doctor, or go to your like local GP, whoever. Just don't treat this game like absolute fact. The developers do not condone smoking or excessive alcohol consumption as depicted by certain characters in the story. All characters and events portrayed in this game are a work of fiction. And here is the Cabernet title screen. Can I put this into... I don't know if I can put this into like... I don't know if I can put this into... I don't think I can put this into... I don't think I can put this into like full, like windowed mode, so I can more easily get my stream up if I need to clip anything. But it doesn't really matter. Let us begin our story. Oh, that is so fucking cool! What? That is so cool! I should have checked the controls for this game before stream, but we can figure it out. I'm sure it'll give us like a tutorial on the game. Ooh! Eastern European, end of the 19th century. Ooh! This is fucking gorgeous already. Ooh! This is so gorgeous, oh my god.
Thank you all for coming here today to say goodbye to my Lisa. I never thought I would bury my own daughter, my own blood, my pride, yet I can't do this.
1872 to 18 something something. So she was like younger than 28 years old. Jesus.
Go, please say something. I just can't.
Okay, that was like our skills, I guess.
There. It's all right. What can I say about someone dying so young?
Yeah, so young. Jesus
Particularly
Christ.
someone as special as Lisa. If I may, I won't dwell on the circumstances of her tragic death today.
This is such a gorgeous game.
Instead,
oh my god.
I'd like us to celebrate her life.
I love it. I bet it.
Despite her obvious calling for medicine, when she was little, I always thought she would become...
Ooh. Despite her obvious calling for medicine, when she was little, I always thought she would become a musician, a writer, a doctor, or a politician. Oh, okay. So we get to choose like attributes. Okay, I think... What should we go for? I think I'm gonna go with a doctor.
Actually, I always knew she would be a doctor. It was her destiny. I remember that one day her brother was running amok inside the house until he fell over and badly scraped his knee. Before I even blinked, an 8-year-old Lisa ran to the kitchen, got a bottle of vodka and a clean towel, dressed the wound, and tied it up.
The voice acting in this game is fucking amazing.
Always a top student.
Love it.
Always the pride of her parents. By the time she graduated,
Where the fuck is her dad? Because he was about to say mother. By the time she graduated, search for written word or scientific mind. I think I want to ascribe kind of like have like some points in different categories so we can try them out. So scientific mind, I think we'll go to this one, which I think it said it was like the logic category. So we'll go first for
Lisa must have read
This is
every book
literature
there
and writing
was in the
knowledge.
school's library. To my shame, I'm not so well read myself, but she used to teach me about all the classics. That served me very well at dinner parties. I can't
I
tell
wonder
you
what
how
would happen
proud
if
we
you
all
like
were
go in
when
and
she was accepted
go
at the
all
Medical
in
Academy.
into like one skill.
I had no doubt that she was destined for greatness. But to become a doctor, one of the first women to achieve that in the whole country. If someone deserved that honor, it was our Lisa. But my niece was so much more than a gifted student.
She was passionate artist or true friend. I'm gonna go with passionate
Even with
artist.
all her talent
Arts
for
and music
science,
knowledge has increased.
what everybody truly knew her by was her artistic nature and angelic voice. Do you remember her summer night performances at the cabin? Her singing, no matter the song, time or place. It felt like
I'm gonna slightly increase the volume of this. There we go. On my audio thing, on
Haunting.
my sources on OBS.
otherworldly.
Ooh, that might be a bit too loud. I'm turning it back down. There we go. Oh, we only
Eve was my
have
favorite niece.
15 points to choose from.
Let us raise a
guessing.
glass to her.
Due to changing the text box, like
Pour
changing
some
it.
vodka for Cody.
They'll put all your eggs in one basket.
He is old
I
enough to
should have
send
done
his
that.
sister off.
Should have done that. Welcome on in, Alison, by the way.
A piece of my soul
How you doing?
went into
How
the
you doing?
ground with her today. Let those pieces help Lisa, wherever she is now. To Lisa.
But if I ever do get the full game, I'm probably gonna put all my eggs in one basket. I'm guessing we're playing as Lisa because I know the very basic of this game. The very basics of this game that I know is that we play as a vampire.
When I was a little girl,
So I'm
I
guessing we
often
play as
had
Lisa.
trouble falling asleep. My mother used to sing me this lullaby to comfort me.
Yeah, I don't know about a lot.
Tonight,
I don't know a lot about this
I
game.
slept deeper than I had in my
I've seen a bit
entire
of it
life.
on like TikTok and that. But
I
I've
had a
mainly
disturbing
seen
dream that a stream
the-
was coming out of my mouth.
I've seen the like I know we play as a vampire and I've seen like a few basic
When I started
like
pulling
game
it,
mechanics, but
I realized
I've
that
not
it
seen
came from all the
too
way
much
down
in
my
terms of like
throat,
plot on that. So yeah,
buried somewhere
pretty good. I'm
deep in my body.
starting off working right now. So yeah, I am doing.
I kept
Yeah, I'm
pulling,
doing
but I couldn't go
alright.
too quickly for fear of burning myself with friction.
My brain is just not braining right now because I've spent the past like 3 days
Finally,
working on my
the
research
whole
methods
string was
assignment.
out.
Though I am almost done. I have like 4 slides
felt
left,
relieved,
and then I have to
but
just shove a bunch of stuff
also
onto my
strangely
appendix
empty.
slide, and that's like it. So yeah,
I
my brain is
realized
just,
that I
like,
was in my
not
bed
braining right now.
with
But
my
I'm glad
mother
'cause we get
sitting
to-
beside me.
Otherwise, pretty good because we get to
crying.
chill out and just
I
play.
didn't know why she
play
was in
Cabernet.
tears,
So yeah.
but I knew it was my fault.
I was not paying attention during that monologue. I was being so fucking honest. Okay, this is us. This is the character we play as, and it's very dark here.
Dear Lord. Mom? Cola?
Yeah, we play as Lisa.
My body feels like it's stuffed with cotton. Like I slept for days.
Okay. WASD. Oh, okay. We get to inspect shit.
Either this is a nightmare, or I'm in hell.
Can we?
This feels too real to be a dream.
What can I use to inspect stuff? Oh, space, I'm guessing. An old but reliable kerosene lamp. Kerosene lamp was added to our
The
inventory.
cupboard is locked.
Cupboard is
Why?
locked.
Either this is a nightmare,
Wait.
or I'm in hell.
We just examined that.
This
today.
feels too real to be a dream. The cupboard is locked. Why would anyone keep something of value in a place like this?
Yeah, this looks like a fucking shit show. And then
My medical journal from the academy and my family
Ooh.
medallion. Who could have brought this here?
yeah, why? Unless this is her room. This is Lisa's medallion, a handcrafted sterling silver medallion gifted to Lisa by her father. Tab to access the journal. Open tasks can be found in quests. Ooh, character sheet. Okay, so good versus evil. It's Tuesday the 11th of June. Rank 1, 0 coins. 5 in. We've got 5 points in music and arts. 5 in literature and writing. 5 in science and logic, and then 0 in history and politics. These are our quests. Escape the chamber. We have the calendar, relationships, which are all locked at the moment. Glossary, so we don't have any. Wait a minute. Okay. Supernatural, toasting at funerals. According to some traditions / superstitions, no glass touching is allowed when toasting for a dead person. Then dream interpretation. Eastern Europe has a long-lasting. I'm gonna turn this bit down. This audio down more. Eastern Europe has a long-lasting tradition of interpreting dreams. Many take dreams seriously and see them as signs, premonitions, and warnings of what might happen to them in the future. And I know that's kind of like based in kind of early psychology. I don't remember a lot about early psychology, but I know dreams were like pretty important. Also, this weird thing called what's it called? Phrenology, where people would like doctors would measure like the bumps on your head. I can't remember much about it. I am not good with evolutionary psychology. The Victorian head shape thing. Yes, the Victorian head shape thing. I cannot remember a lot about phrenology. I'm going to be so fucking honest with you. I'm going to look it up because I am so pissed about indication of character and mental abilities. That's what Google says. So yeah, they try to use bumps on your head to try and like dictate your mental like abilities. So yeah, that was a weird thing. Psychology has a weird history. They would base attributes based on head shape. They talked a lot about it during my GCSE English because we did Jekyll and Hyde and my teachers liked talking about that. Really? I never heard of it when we did Jekyll and Hyde at English. I only learned about it. We had like a evolutionary psychology like lecture. Like, what was it? Last year, I think, semester 2 or last year, I think. It was quite interesting actually. I think I might go over the slides again at some time because I remember finding it pretty interesting. But yeah, psychology had so many like weird roots. Like, don't even get me talk about Freud, right? He just had a lot of shit. I feel like whenever I talk about psychology, I always end up ranting about Freud, so I'm not going to end up ranting about Freud now because I know I'll end up going on like a 20-minute rant. But yeah, early psychology was very, very weird. And in terms of like people trying to, like at the very start when people tried to start making it kind of scientific. Now it is like pretty scientific, but back then it was just like, now we look back and it's like, what the fuck were they on about, you know? Dreams on Thursdays to Fridays nights are considered to be the most likely ones to come true. Interesting. And then culture, medical education. Medical higher education institutions existed in Eastern Europe for centuries. However, in some countries, many females were only able to study at these institutions at the very end of the 19th century. And then Cabernet, we don't have anything here. And tutorial, we don't have the tutorial yet. And then all we've got is the lamp and the medallion in our inventory so far. We've got
Lilies of the valley.
We've got some
My
lilies
favorite
here.
flower. Who put them in this room? It's disturbing to see them here.
I guess we just go out the door.
Locked.
Oh. Call for help or walk away. Call for help.
Hello? Anyone?
Call for help.
Please help. I'm stuck here.
Let's just
Anyone?
keep calling for help.
It's no use.
Walk away. Okay, we can't. Oh?
Hello? Who is this? I'm locked inside. Please help.
Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is knocking? Who's outside?
Are you still there?
Who the fuck is that outside?
Maybe you can't talk? Please knock twice for yes and once for no.
Okay, they can't
Thank
talk.
goodness. Can you help me open the door?
Yes?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
But who the fuck is out there? Who the fuck is that? Will you help
Will
me?
you help me?
No. Rude.
What is it that you want from me?
Money?
I'm not wealthy, but I know some people who can lend me money, and
No.
I'm a
Treatment?
doctor by trade. I can heal you if you're sick, or come on call anytime, day or night.
No. Favor?
I don't have much, but I can owe you a favor?
Yeah?
And it's
okay.
settled. Whoever you are, do you hear me? If you open this door, I, Elizaveta Morozova,
I'm so
will
confused
be in
about
your
who
debt.
this is, but I guess that's the whole point. Ooh. Who is it?
Ah!
Oh?
What the hell is this? My shoulder just felt like it was burning up. I can't see anything from this angle.
Oh, I accidentally skipped that. Because she said I should check on that later.
It's open.
It's open.
No one. What have I gotten myself into?
Yeah, who's that? Okay, task complete. Oh wait, do we have character sheet? Do we have more points? Earning experience points increases your rank, allowing you to upgrade your skills. Press the plus or minus next to your skill you'd like to modify. Once you've finished distributing all the points, press accept changes. Okay, I'm gonna add the remaining the points we just earned onto history and politics, so it's like all even. Okay, is there anything down here? No. Vampire rank increased. New objective, seek a way out.
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Okay. Okay, just rats in there. Who is that?
What a peculiar painting.
Who is that? Study expression.
Husband and wife in the picture don't look very happy. If I had to guess, I'd say it wasn't the perfect marriage.
We just earned the experience points, so let's leave. And then... Oh wait, no, we're leveled up, never mind. So we can't put it onto history and politics and study the painting more. Can we not? We can't interact with that door.
It smells like death here.
Oh,
Like in the
there.
academy when we left a cadaver held for too long. There's someone's money in here.
Ooh,
I could live on this for a week.
take it.
After all that has happened, I think...
Ooh, Liza's morality is still shaping. Certain choices will provide you with humanity or nihilism points. Some choices will only become available to Liza after
I think I
she
deserve
reaches
this.
certain things, certain levels. Oh, so we've just gained a little bit of nihilism there. Okay. Can't interact with that door. Oh.
The mirror is covered by a sheet. People only do that when someone dies.
Oh.
Mother explained that this is so the dead soul does not get lost and trapped inside. Silly superstition, of course.
What the covers
Still,
say?
why risk it?
Yeah, like, just keep them
God
there.
saves the man who saves himself.
I know that's like a pretty old superstition, but still, we might as well keep it there. We've got another definition. It is common to veil a mirror with a cloth when someone passes away. People say it's so the soul of the dead person doesn't get trapped inside. So yeah, just what Liza explained. I guess we go upstairs. What's that?
Eerie.
Study the painting, science free.
It's hard to say without seeing the face, but this dress. Could it be the same girl from the first painting?
Possibly, yeah.
It's hard to say without.
Okay, that
could
just
it be the same girl?
that just says the same thing. So yeah, just leave it.
This is unbearable.
Okay.
I'm a doctor. I can get through this.
Okay. Where are we?
Give me strength, no matter what is on the other side.
Seek a way out. Okay.
What in
complete.
heavens is all this?
And we gain some experience points. Chapter 1,
I will
highest
make sense
scientist.
of all this later.
Oh?
Something is wrong. My head is spinning. I feel the floor slipping from under my feet.
Oh? Okay.
Would you look at her? How does one have the gall to show at the Countess's manor in such a filthy outfit?
Oh?
I'm starving, and the food looks so fresh and delicious, but the strangest thing is, I have absolutely no appetite.
I mean, we know she's a vampire. We got the vampire, level increase earlier. Hello. Yep. Yeah, we've got the vampire, increase the vampire level, so we know she's a vampire, so she can drink, blood and shit.
Have you heard? The Countess is sending me on a special assignment to the capital.
Ooh.
You lucky devil. I've been stuck here for years. I swear, I'd dull my fangs just to spend a night in the city.
Are these all vampires?
Hey, stop messing with the phonograph. It's not a toy.
Sorry.
Shit. Okay. She didn't have done that. Okay. We can go through that, but I want to see what these
Miss,
people say.
are you all right?
Mind your own business, Petya. It's rude to stare at a lady.
Sorry.
It was just asking if we were alright, which we are not.
I know it's not ideal, Countess Orlova, but I'm afraid there is not much we can do at this point.
That's
Of course, now there bloody isn't. The right time to act was last week. I don't understand where this influx of product is coming from. It's undercutting our prices.
Influx of product.
Where
Well,
were
they're
you
vampires,
when
so I'm guessing it's blood they're talking about.
Who is this creature? Darling, you look like a little domovoy.
Domovoy. In Slavic mythology, a domovoy is a house spirit that watches over a dwelling and has a significant impact on the family's life and well-being. If pleased, a domovoy may be of tremendous value to the inhabitants of a house, but if they upset him or if he simply has a bad temper, it may lead to lost items, illnesses, poverty, and other misfortunes. Sometimes people leave food or other gifts for domovoy to get on their good side. They are often visually represented as covered in soot and dirt. Interesting.
Come over here. I don't bite.
Hello?
Apologise for
Hello?
interrupting.
I'm terribly sorry for
Oh,
You must be the
Deteriorated.
doctor's new apprentice.
wait a minute. Okay, we don't have them in our thing yet.
Look at you, poor thing. You must be fresh out of the ground.
Excuse me?
Ugh, nobody must have actually inducted you.
No.
How typical. No surprise with the men around here. Hussar, why is she in such a state?
Yeah.
She was not supposed to wake.
I'd love to catch you up, dear, but sadly I have some urgent
Hussar?
business to
What the fuck
attend
does
to.
that mean?
Thanks to this gentleman over here.
What the fuck does that mean? That we weren't supposed to wait.
Hussar, be a darling and show this young lady around when she's decent.
As you wish, madam. If you'll excuse me, I'll go for a smoke on the balcony. You can find me there.
Okay,
You're
this is going on
excused.
the balcony. Hussar's been unlocked in the relationship.
If I recall my first day correctly, your head must be killing you.
Yeah.
Drink this.
Thank you. May I ask what this is?
If you know too much, you'll grow old sooner. Trust
fuck
me,
does that mean?
it will lift your spirits.
I guess we can only drink from it now? I'm guessing it's blood.
Whatever this is, it's beyond delicious.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's blood.
It's sweet and thick and tastes like cherry and wild strawberries.
Let's get our things up. Our thing up.
Thank you. I do feel a lot better all of a sudden.
Now go change. We can't have you gallivanting around in those scrubs.
Yeah,
there is
what
a
is-
nice dress about
what
your
does everyone
size
fucking
in the
know? What?
cloakroom.
Thank
What are
you
we
kindly,
doing?
madam.
What are we doing here? It was all over.
Madam
I think.
Orlova.
You're welcome, child. Now off you go.
Oh,
Change and
our
mingle.
relationship with Orlova has improved. Is it? That's our relationship map, but we've got no one in it. I would think that we would have at least the Countess and... Oh wait. Yeah, that never mind. Neutral with the Countess, a little bit positive, and neutral with Hussar. Changing to an evening dress. Where can we do that? We could interact with this door over here, so I'm gonna go over to here first. Oh, what's this?
Another cloth on a mirror. Something bad must have happened.
I'm guessing these are all vampires with we kind of assumed that this is like a gathering of vampires. So yeah. So like they must have all died, so that's why there's all cloths over the mirrors. Wash up without the mirror. Wait, no, it's only cloths over
That should do it,
portraits,
hopefully.
isn't it? No, it's cloths over mirrors.
The Countess sure has excellent taste in literature. In other circumstances, I'd spend all day here reading.
Okay. I probably would too, to be honest. What's in here?
Goodness, this must be the dress the Countess was talking about.
What dress?
Such
What does
an
it look
ornate
like?
Western style. It must cost a small fortune.
Do you show me what
I
it
want
looks like?
nothing more than to change out of this horrible nightgown, but this is just too much.
Put it on. I mean, we have no other choice. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Perfect. Fits like a glove.
But I fucking love that. We've gained experience points now. Yeah, and we get 5. We get 5 extra history and politics points now from wearing this gown. Okay, now we need to go and talk to Hussar. Oh,
I still don't know what's happening here, or at least I hope I don't. But delaying the inevitable is just tying my stomach in knots. I need to find that young man and learn the truth.
okay. I'm guessing if we took the cloth off the mirror, then we would know that we're a
Please tell
vampire.
me you have some good news for me. It's been 2 weeks since the last Cabernet shipment. The clientele
Reference,
is
that's
very
the
unhappy.
I did manage to get in touch
I don't
with
even know what
the
Cabernet
vendor.
is.
He says the
So whenever I
conditions
think
for
of the word
harvesting are getting
Cabernet,
even
I
worse,
think of
thus the interruption.
Cabaret.
We did
which
reach an
I think
agreement
is-
though. They are happy to
What the fuck
continue.
is Cabaret?
But from now on, it'll be an extra 5 coins
Like,
per bottle.
it's, I know it's like a some sort of
Thank
performance
goodness.
or like music or some
At this
shit.
point, honestly, whatever it takes.
When this dialogue is finished, I'll look up what
Another
Cabaret
week and the
is.
Countess would have fried me.
Wait, I have my phone here. What the fuck is Cabaret? Cabaret. What is a cabaret? Cabaret is a form of theatrical entertainment featuring music, song, dance, recitation, or drama. The performance venue might be a pub, a casino, a hotel, a restaurant, or a nightclub with a stage for performances. Parisian performances, dance stuff. Ah, okay. Okay. Because I think of like, whenever I think of cabaret, I always think of like the flapper like outfit. I guess. But yeah, that's all I think of whenever I think of cabaret. But yeah. Okay, let's go. We have to go meet Hussar. Hello. Some actions Liza performs take time. These interactions will be marked with a special stopwatch symbol. Each night, Liza can spend up to 3 action points. Once the action is complete, an action point will be taken, and the night will move into the next phase.
Good
Okay.
evening, Hussar.
Wait a minute. Glossary. A hussar was a type of light cavalry soldier. They were stereotypically assumed to be showy, with a reputation for debauchery and womanizing. In the case of hussar, the job became the name.
Ah, there's our
Interesting.
belle of the ball. Lisa, right?
It's Lisa.
You
not
actually
Liza.
don't
Why am I
look
calling
half
her
bad when
Liza?
you're not
It's
covered in
Lisa.
graveyard dirt.
Graveyard dirt?
Graveyard dirt? First the Countess, now you. Why is everyone going on about funerals?
Yeah, what's going on?
Surely an educated lady like you must have put together who we are by now, haven't you?
She hasn't. Oh, we don't have literature 8, so we can't say vampires.
I'd
I
rather
wanna
not
guess.
guess. Please, just tell me straight. Who are you?
Simply, we are vampires.
Yep. Am I dead?
Does this mean I'm dead?
Yes.
Dead, alive, who the hell cares? Trust me, Lisa.
We do.
You just
Lisa
won the
does,
lottery.
clearly. Move on. I mean, what does he mean? We just won the lottery. Oh, we could do a defense mechanism because we've got science 5. Ooh. I'll ask about my family.
What about my family? When can I see them?
Never.
I was worried you will ask me that. Technically, they think you are dead, and it is best for everyone if they keep thinking that.
What does that mean? Contact it. Ooh, high society. contacting family. Higher society is a powerful governing body that introduces and approves the laws and code of ethics for vampires within their domain. The organization itself is international and often shares a common agenda. However, the areas of influence are split into counties with different local leaders, and some ruling aspects vary from country to country. Okay, and then contacting family. Newly turned vampires are strictly prohibited from reaching out to their former families, as this risks spreading the truth about vampires to the human world. Although this rule is occasionally broken, it is considered a serious crime and invokes harsh penalties for the offenders if discovered.
It's true, too.
Ooh. Okay.
I can't just leave them like this. They have to know I'm all right.
But you're technically
Look,
dead,
I know
though.
this is too much for you to take in right now. Maybe that's a conversation we should revisit another time.
Your name?
Countess calls you Hussar. What's your real name?
At this point, I've been called that far longer than my real name. Just call me that.
All right. Hussar it is.
Okay, Lisa may remember this in the future.
I don't even remember how it happened.
Ooh, gain XP
Must be
points.
some sort of a defense mechanism that suppresses a traumatic experience.
That actually does happen quite a bit. That memory usually comes back soon enough.
Ooh. A commonly known side effect of being turned into a vampire is forgetting the circumstances of one's own death. Telling someone the details of their turning is discouraged by higher society, as it may cause additional trauma during the already uneasy transition. More often than not, the memory of one's own death tends to return within the first year of becoming a vampire. However, in certain cases, death amnesia may last decades.
I have so many questions.
Yeah, so do I! What the fuck is going
That's what I was
on?
afraid of. Theory is not my forte. I'm a proponent of learning by doing.
And I'm guessing Lisa is too, because, you know, she's a doctor.
Why don't you go talk the ears off some other guests while I finish smoking in peace?
Okay.
After that, I can show you what it's really like to be one of us.
Okay.
I suppose I can do that. Could you at least tell me a little bit about the people, the guests in there?
Yeah.
Come on. Where is your spirit of adventure? I'm sure you'll figure it out on your own.
No, just tell us. Countess won't be happy. Oh yeah, because we only have 5 base. We only have like 5 base history points, and then we get 5 more from wearing this outfit that the Countess gave us.
What is it?
I wonder if the Countess would approve of you pushing your responsibilities off to a bunch of strangers.
Yeah. Come on, Hussar.
Well played. Fine. Let me think for a moment about our fun little group here. You've already met the Countess, so that's a big plus.
Yep.
Not everyone gets to do that in their first month, let alone first day. Who else would you like to know about?
A lady with the purple hair,
Who
I
is
guess.
the
I guess we'll learn about
intense lady
everyone.
with the purple hair?
That's Elisa. She is quite important around here. I'd try to start out on the right foot with her if I were you.
Okay, we'll try to do that, I guess. Then, woman in the pink dress.
What could you tell me about the woman in the pink dress?
You must mean Arbin. You know, they say she was born somewhere far to the east. That broad has been around forever. Probably has a tale or two to share.
Probably, yeah. And then a young man with the kind
What about
eyes.
the young man who asked about my health?
Who? Oh, you must mean Petya. He is just a human.
Why is he here then?
Elisa brought him in for fun. He is such a card and has absolutely no clue.
He has no clue. That's cruel, but also fascinating. That's fascinating.
A clueless young man surrounded
You
by
gave
vultures.
nihilism, okay.
That's fascinating.
Right?
Should we just go down the nihilism route for the demo? Your relationship
I
with
suppose
Psssttt
that's everyone of
improved.
note,
Okay.
really. Besides
I
me,
guess
of
we're just
course.
going down the nihilism route then.
Of course. All right. Thank you kindly. I'll be back soon enough.
No rush, please.
Okay. And now it is, we have got to quests. Socialize with the guests. Okay, let's talk to everyone. So, hello. Who do we talk to first? That's Petra.
I do actually have a model right here with me. I always carry Matilda with me, just in case a good opportunity strikes. You never know. Look into her eyes. Doesn't she look alive to you? Like she's going to blink?
Not really.
Yes, well. Apologies.
Petya.
Petya. We should probably go and discuss some urgent business with the Countess.
Yeah, like...
Of course.
Why the
In fact,
fuck are
I'd
you
love to
doing
meet her
this?
as...
Like, that is kind of cruel, but also, yeah. Let's talk
I
to
don't
him.
know how, but I can just sense that he is not one of us.
Yeah. Usar just told you that he's human
Such a strange
and not a vampire.
feeling. Attraction? No, but something very similar.
Like,
He's
scientific
most certainly
intrigue?
human.
Hello, hello.
Oh, hello. It's you, lady in the nightgown.
Yes.
How are you feeling? I was really worried.
Much better. Thank you. I'm Lisa, by the way.
Of course. Where are my manners? I'm Petya.
It's a pleasure.
Oh, and he's been up in the
You were
relationship
the only
thing.
one who seemed to care about my illness.
Oh, nonsense. They are a lovely bunch around here, just all very busy.
Sure,
The
sure.
third group I'm pitching my dolls to, and everyone keeps running off for urgent business.
Yeah, cause you're the only fucking human here. Ask about Matilda?
Did you say you're selling dolls?
And making them, yes?
I see you have one with you.
I feel
May
like
I
he
take a look?
reminds me of someone.
Of course.
I just
Matilda
can't
here is my
pinpoint who he
favorite.
reminds
I'd love
me
to
of.
get some honest feedback. Well, what do you think?
I would say Ron Weasley, but that doesn't feel right. But he does remind me of someone. Beautiful.
It's just
I guess.
lovely. So detailed and human-like. She reminds me of the one I had when I was a little girl.
That's exactly what I
Actually,
wanted
may
to
remember this in the
accomplish.
future.
Thank
I
you.
think we're just gonna go with whichever route gets us like the best
I knew someone here would appreciate it.
relationship with everybody.
I'm hoping to show her to the Countess. With her approval, the sky's the limit. You know, making toys is what I wanted to do since I was a little boy.
He reminds me of someone.
My father
I
always
can't-
called this
I can't
foolishness.
think of who he reminds me
Among
of.
that it's not manly work. I never managed to convince him otherwise.
I'm sorry. That must have been tough.
Well,
Yeah, I feel bad for him
here
now.
I am, still at it. I do have a feeling that I'm onto something with Matilda. Just you wait. My
Realistic
gut
dolls?
tells me that tonight is
I
going to
guess
bring
so.
something special. And it's
I guess
never
a lot of
wrong.
people are interested in that shit now. An
How
invitation.
did you end up being invited here, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, that's all thanks to Elisa, the lovely young woman in the yellow dress. She saw me
okay.
at the town market and saw some real potential in my work. She said that the people in the manor might be interested in seeing it, and you didn't have to ask me twice.
I see. How
Okay.
is pitching going so far?
No, great.
I'll admit, it's a little slow, but the night is still young.
Yeah, everyone
You are
keeps
an
running off
optimistic
for
guy,
urgent
aren't you,
business,
Petya?
so I wouldn't say it's
My
going
mother used to
well.
say that my hope will be the death of me.
Yeah, I think she's right.
What's
I
the
think your mom's
point
right.
of living if you don't believe in people and yourself?
You may be right about that. At least I truly hope you are.
Wait, can I... Settings. Music volume, I'm gonna turn that now. Infinite blood mode? Okay. We can
Best
do
of
that
luck with
another-
everything,
we can do that
Petya.
another time if I end
Hope
up buying
everything
the
works
full
out
game.
with the Countess.
Thank you, Lisa. You're very kind.
Okay, Petra's bio has been updated. So we've got the Countess. As head of the local section of Higher Society, a vampiric organization in charge of laws and ethics for the species, Countess Orlova is a figure of note, wealth, and power in the area. When Lisa awoke as a vampire, she reached the upper floors of the Countess's estate and found herself in a ballroom among a number of high-profile guests. Under the circumstances, the Countess did her best to tend to Lisa and gave her a beautiful evening gown as a wedding gift. Shortly afterwards, she retired from the party to attend to urgent business. Okay, and then we have Hussar. When Lisa was turned into a vampire, Countess Orlova assigned Hussar to show the ropes. We don't know his full name, undead, Address, manner, location unknown. Sophia Orlova undead. Manner, location unknown. And then Petra. I don't know. Piotr? I don't know how to pronounce his first name, but Genoese. He's alive and his address is unknown. Lisa met Petra at the high society party right after she awoke as a vampire. While talking with Petra about his life, Lisa learned that he is a doll maker and a salesman. His deep passion for his craft was palpable, however, it might have appeared a little much for some. Yeah, definitely. We've got the tutorial there if you ever need it. Yeah, I guess we just gotta keep socializing. Ooh. I want to look at the controls. So walk, interact. So walk is WS and D. Interact is left click, E, F, space, and enter. Increase pace is holding shift. The ability wheel is holding right click. And then lantern is L. Journal is tab, menu is escape, and then back is escape as well. Okay. Can I not run here? Wait a minute. It's holding shift now. I thought it was holding tab.
Come on. Don't any of you cowards want to have any fun?
You're the one messing with the
My
human.
lady, with all due respect, Russian roulette just seems like too much fun for the night.
Is it gonna be? Yeah.
Get lost then. Be on your merry way.
Why does she want to play
You,
Russian
the
roulette?
second time I
mean,
die would
they
be
are
a
dead, but
boredom.
still. Do I want to look at the definition of Russian roulette? Russian roulette is an extreme game of chance with potentially lethal outcomes. Players load a gun one or more bullets, rotate the cylinder so that it isn't known where the bullets are, and takes turns shooting the gun at their own heads. The term is often used metaphorically for high-risk situations with difficult to predict outcomes. Hello, Alyssa.
Now, would you look at this pretty picture? I could barely recognize you from before.
Like 10 minutes ago.
Where did you get this
20 minutes
dress?
ago.
It's a gift from the Countess. She is very generous.
Huh. I thought it looked
Alyssa
familiar.
may remember this in the future.
Name is Alisa, by the way.
Alisa.
Lisa, it's a pleasure.
Do you have anything on her? You know, we might as well wait until we finish this conversation. Advice for a new vampire.
I've just been turned today.
Congratulations. That must be quite shocking. Thrilling, even.
No, really? She
I'm
seems
envious,
kind
really.
of terrified.
Yes.
What do you
thank
mean, envious?
I'm not quite sure how to process all this yet. What does one even do with this? Being dead, drinking blood, who knows what else?
Same thing anyone around here does. Masticating plain eternity day after day.
Does every single person who dies become a vampire? How do vampires die in this world? Is it like normal, like vampire mythology, you know, stake to the heart? Yeah, that is vampires. I was about to say that's something different. Because for a second there, I was getting confused between silver bullet for werewolves and then stake through the heart for vampires, but no, it's stake through the heart. But like, do vampires like become fully dead after they die of like old age? I guess not, because it's like she just said masticating plain eternity, so I'm guessing not. But like, do they have any other way to die? And does every single person become a vampire? What, like, what's like the? How does the world fit with like all the? If every single person becomes a becomes a vampire, how has the world like fit that population? Because we've got the population, got how many billions, hundreds of millions. What was the? I need a frame of reference. Population of the world in, I'm just gonna go with 1900. Around 1.6 billion. So we've got 1.6 billion, plus how many people have died by then. How many people had died by 1900? I don't know. Whoever the fuck that number is. Like, we've got like potentially billions more people like on the earth that like no one knows about. Like, how does the world fit? I'm guessing it's because like there's probably not as many people who had died before as I'm expecting. So it's like probably not too many. Like, the world could probably still fit that many people. But like, what happens in like maybe 100 years, you know, in the 2000s when we hit 7 billion people? Way more people have died by then. Will all those dead people be vampires? Or like what? What's gonna happen to that population? You know?
Spicing it up any way you can.
Hence the Russian roulette.
We're already dead, aren't we? What else is there to lose?
Nothing, I guess.
Do you fancy a round?
No.
Maybe some other time.
No.
Suit yourself.
Young man from
May I
earlier.
ask who was the young man you talked with earlier?
Who, Petya? Why? Are you interested?
Not really.
Goodness, no. I was just making conversation.
Don't be shy. We're not attached. Petya is human. I picked him up at the town market. He is a salesman. A ridiculously bad one at that.
Unsurprising, seeing as how many people have walked away from him being like, I got other urgent business to attend to. Bye-bye. The ad starts in 5 minutes, by the way.
If you two are not an item, may I ask, why did you invite him over?
For the shits and giggles, basically. For shits and giggles.
Because it was my turn.
A turn for what?
To spice up the eternity.
So, it's true what they say? Vampires live forever?
We exist forever. We don't live.
Okay.
But then again, few do.
Okay.
Does this mean that we can't die? I mean, stop existing?
Oh, sweetheart, there is nothing easier. Just stop drinking blood for a few days, fall from a high roof, or just step into the sunlight.
I should probably be writing this all down.
So now that
starvation,
you have eternity on
falling
your
from a high,
side, do you
sunlight.
consider your existence more valuable?
It's the same.
No, of course not. Pulse or no pulse, life is just as valuable as it
And in 5
always
minutes,
was.
yeah, I know. I wish I could like have more control over when ads are, but sadly no, because the Twitch ad manager is not that
I
great. I mean, it
see.
has improved
In that case,
since I
how
first
would you
became
compare
affiliate,
the
like, a year
value
ago,
of your
but still,
new
it's not-
existence
still not
to,
great.
say, Petya's?
Equal?
What a strange question.
You've gained
They are
humanity.
equally important, of course.
Fair enough. Still, it's an
At least I may
interesting
remember this in the
thought
future.
experiment, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess
Indeed.
so. Because it's like... okay, let's move
Excuse
on.
me. I think someone is calling for me.
Because it's like comparing the life of an immortal to a mortal. The immortal will obviously do more stuff and may have a bigger impact on society. But also they may do less stuff because they're like, I'll get to that in like 100 years or so. The human would be like, oh, I won't be alive in 100 years. I gotta do this shit now. You know. Okay, this is Elisa Kasparian. Lisa first met Eliza at Countess Orlova's high society party, along with her human friend Petra. Okay. Hello. Okay.
Have you tried the Countess's Cabernet? Honestly, I think this may have been the best one I ever tasted.
What the fuck does Cabernet
I
mean?
prefer to stick to clear drinks around here. If you really want to try some decent Cabernet, stop by my salon on the main street.
Oh, that sounds like
Oh,
a
that's
challenge.
Alvin. Shit.
I'll take you up on that offer.
Okay, I'm gonna look up what Cabernet means because it is. Messing me. Oh, it's a type of it's a type of wine. It's red wine. Ooh, from France. That is not surprising in the slightest. It's a red wine, yeah. That makes a lot of sense, seeing as though we drink blood from wine glasses. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I don't think I've seen you around here before. I'm Arbin.
I'm Lisa.
I love her
Good evening to
already.
you too.
She just seems so nice.
You don't sound so sure. Is it really a good one for you?
I mean, we just became a vampire.
Right. If I'm honest, it hasn't been the easiest night.
That's what I thought. My advice is always be honest, unless you absolutely can't be. In the end,
Honestly,
it does make
good
everyone feel
advice.
better.
That's a good piece of advice.
Yeah, that's a good
Stick
piece of
with
advice,
me,
yeah.
lovely. I'm chock full of them.
Countess is
I
wine.
couldn't help but overhear that you are a wine expert.
I dabble. I run a literary salon in town and serve drinks there.
Ooh, what does that mean? A literary salon. A hosted gathering of people for the study and enjoyment of literature. During the salon, attendees amuse one another and increase their knowledge through conversations and the exchange of ideas. Hello, Coffee! Thanks for the look. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Salon culture was introduced to areas of Eastern Europe during the spread of Francophile culture in the 18th century. Sorry, the suffix "file" just threw me. But I'm guessing that's just like love of France. Since Arbin regularly hosts these types of gatherings, her establishment is affectionately referred to as the town's literary salon.
How exciting.
Interesting.
All kinds of interesting people must come by.
You'd be surprised, my dear, and mildly disappointed.
What the fuck does that mean, Arbin?
I'd love for you to stop by one day. I'll treat you to a round of something nice.
I'll make sure to visit.
Side quests! We've got side quests. Besides experiencing the main story, Liza is encouraged to explore town and meet other characters. Depending on the character, Lisa, her name's Lisa, not Liza, may sometimes need to meet certain criteria, such as specific skill or morality levels, in order to start or continue with their quests.
Since you're an expert, may I ask you about the wine that the Countess gave me?
We just got a second quest, Arbin story. Visit Arbin at her salon. Okay.
I'll admit I found it delicious, but it wasn't really wine, was it?
No.
It was not. Cabernet was sort of our code word for blood, so we don't shock any innocents.
Okay, Cabernet in this world. Cabernet is a human blood-based liquid that can replace traditional feeding for vampires. Unlike unprocessed blood, it has a long shelf life. Making Cabernet is a complicated and expensive process highly prone to error. More often than not, Cabernet batches fail, which is why it often requires copious amounts of human blood to create a small amount of product.
And then we just got used to it. Funny how language works, isn't it?
Yeah, language is just weird.
Funny.
Language is a weird thing. Advice for a new
I've
vampire.
only just been turned, and all of this is very new to me. May I trouble you for some advice?
I hope you don't mind me asking, but has someone in your family enjoyed wine a little too much?
Oh. We can say our dad, or too personal. I want to know what her father was like, because in the intro that guy was like, initially was going to say she was beloved, that Liza was beloved by her mom, but then was like, oh, she was beloved by both her parents. So yeah, my father. Your relationship with Arbin has improved.
Yes. My father. Wine, vodka, anything he can drink, really. You aren't clairvoyant, are you?
That's like, clairvoyant is like, kind of like, where you have like premonitions, I guess, I think. Or like
Everyone
telepathic
becomes a little
in way.
clairvoyant if they live long enough and pay attention. I saw you drinking that glass
Welcome back from
earlier,
the ad, everyone.
and I think
Welcome
you
back
should
from
be
the ad.
careful around it, my dear.
Alcohol's my father's problem. It isn't mine.
Yeah,
It's
but
not just alcohol you should be concerned
yeah,
about.
but I think there is a genetic, some of a genetic basis, like an epigenetic basis for alcoholism, but I'm not entirely sure on that.
You can
But I
keep
think
away
there
from
might
it if you
be.
want. Blood, however, you will now have to drink, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Whether I like it or not.
Yeah, otherwise, show, you know. Oh, imagine lurking.
Demons are hereditary.
Gotta love the
my dear.
lurkers. Gotta love the lurkers.
Always remember that.
Leave.
Well, I should get going.
Okay, Arbin
Good luck.
is...
I have a feeling we'll see each other soon.
Arbin is my new favourite character. I love Arbin. She's great. Okay, relationships. Arbin. Okay, we got her. Our relationship with Arbin is 60, which I think is our second highest next to Petya. Okay, cool. Lisa met Arbin at Countess Orlova's party during her first night as a vampire. Arbin was one of the few guests sympathetic to Lisa's state and offered her genuine advice. She invited Lisa for a drink at her literary salon in town. We don't know her full name, she's undead. And her address is the literary salon on Main Street. Okay, we're done socializing with the guests. Okay. I'm guessing now, return to Hussar. Yeah, I was gonna say, we either return to the Countess or Hussar. So yeah, let's go. Let's go and talk to Hussar. Hello.
Good timing. I just finished up.
Okay.
Yes.
What do you want to
how
show us?
lucky.
Don't be snappy, Lisa. Smoking is an important routine for a soldier.
Yeah, sure.
Can't be interrupted.
Sure, yeah, sure. Which
A
division?
soldier, huh? And which division were you in, exactly?
We can talk about the divisions some other time, perhaps.
That's suspicious.
So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
That's weird. That's suspicious. Just tell us.
What is
Basement.
going on in the basement of the manor? It's absolutely terrifying down there.
Oh yes, the basement. If I were you, I would just forget all about it.
What do you mean forget all about it? That's why we started the fucking demo in. She woke up there.
All
What
I
the
know is
fuck
that
are you on
Countess
to just
conducts
not
her
tell us,
business, and
Hussar?
she doesn't enjoy people meddling in it.
If it's
Okay.
so confidential, how come I ended up there in the first place?
Yeah, exactly.
Minor oversight. You were supposed to be moved upstairs before you were up, but appears that you are an early riser.
And
Oh,
whose
wow.
oversight was it, may I ask?
Let's not focus on casting blame, shall we? I say all's well that ends well.
What do you mean, all's well that ends well? Just tell us why we're in the fucking basement.
So, are there any other questions
Like,
you have
are you
left
some
for
sort
me?
of like grave digger or something?
Who ended up letting me out of the chamber?
If I'm honest, I haven't the foggiest idea. I thought you knew.
Oh.
Well, I don't. And whoever it was gives me the goosebumps.
Was it the Countess?
On top of everything, I ended up promising them a favor and felt a bad burn on my shoulder right after that. Do you know what it could possibly be?
Let me take a look. Oh, brother.
What?
What?
What is it?
It could be nothing, really. No need to worry. Just make sure that you show this to the doctor when you see him, alright?
Why are you being so fucking cryptic, Hussar? Huh?
Right.
So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
Other creatures.
Vampires are real. Does this mean other fairy tales are?
You'll have to be more specific than that.
Rusalkas? Domovoys? Ghosts?
What are Rusalkas? Rusalka. The Rusalka is a creature commonly associated with the water, possessing the visage of a young woman. So, like a siren? Some regional folklore even describes it as displaying characteristics of a piscine nature, whilst older texts often speak of its benevolent nature, guiding the harvest and sparing fertility. The Rusalka has become more frequently linked to death and drowning, a restless spirit seeking revenge for wrongs committed. So kind of like a siren in a way?
Yes. No. Yes. We'll spend all night here if we keep talking about flora and fauna.
Okay.
If you want my advice, focus on yourself first. That always ends up working for me.
Okay.
So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
No.
I suppose that's it for the time being.
Perfect.
Oh.
If you don't mind me asking, what do you make of all this?
Okay.
I take it you've done a couple laps around the ballroom. Learned a little more about what it's like to be one of us.
Yeah, talked to a few people. Keeping an open mind.
I'm obviously still in shock, but
Yes?
from a scientific perspective, I have to admit I'm curious.
Yeah, so am I. I'm
This
curious
is
about all
certainly a
this vampire
unique
stuff.
condition we are in. I'd love to learn more about it for my studies.
I'm impressed. I can certainly see now why the doctor chose you as his apprentice.
We're not the
All
doctor's apprentice.
Have you read Thunderstorm?
I love how I just immediately go to the glossary and be like, what the fuck does this mean? Every time I see a yellow word, I'm just like, what the actual fuck does that mean? Thunderstorm is a drama in 5 acts by Alexander Ostrovsky, written in 1859. The play follows Katerina, a young woman who had a happy life in childhood. However, after her marriage, she ends up in a harsh, tyrannical environment and becomes a metaphorical prisoner in her new home. One of the thematic questions Katerina poses in the play is why do not people fly just like birds? Not sure.
I'm not so sure. Why?
Well, unlike Katerina in the play, you no longer need to wonder why people can't fly.
Because we can fly!
How did you do that?
By sheer will, Lisa. It's very simple.
How were you even talking with me in such a state?
Telepathy?
That's yet another benefit of being one of us. We can project our thoughts into people's minds.
Telepathy, I was
I
fucking
prefer
right.
it, really. I find normal speech kind of primitive.
Okay.
Why don't you do it all the time then?
Elitist, I guess?
I'd love to, but you don't want to get too used to it and scare a human by accident. Now, why don't you try it? Let's see what kind of bat you are.
Unlocked a new ability. Hold right click. Ooh. Back shifting.
Goodness.
Oh, that is so cute.
Isn't this a
I love that bat.
Come on, I'll show you around.
Aww. Oh, that's so fast and flying. Bat indicator in the bottom left of the screen informs whether bat shifting is currently possible. To land while on bat shift, descend on the surface from above until a landing circle appears beneath you. You fly so fast! Wow! I love this! Oh. Bloody love this! Oh. Love it.
Seems
fucking
like
love
you're
it.
catching on. Follow me.
I fucking love this game already. I bloody love it. And we're only on the demo. We're only on the demo. We've probably only got like about 20 minutes left of the demo. But yeah, I totally want to buy the full game now. Okay, go there. Right shifting. Where did he go?
I can't believe I'm actually flying.
He is.
All
is
this
so
talk
fun.
about death. Don't you feel more alive than you ever have right
I
now?
love this. Best feature of the game. Okay, can we... Yeah.
Shh. There. Look.
Humans?
If only I had 3 coins to my name. Then I'd show them. They'd all see.
Okay.
Is this what you wanted to show me? A drunk peasant?
What I wanted to show you is how to use your new powers.
Okay.
Meet Trophime. He is the Countess's former serf, now custodian and coachman.
Serfdom. Serfdom was a system in which labourers, serfs, were tied to particular plots of land, working the fields and following the commands of the landlord. A serf was essentially owned by whomever was in charge of the land. While serfdom was technically abolished in many Eastern European countries by mid-19th century, it continued in practice well beyond this time. Jesus
Among
Christ.
other things, he makes sure no one goes in or out of here without her permission. Important man.
Okay.
Now, come with me.
Back time. Okay, can't turn. These are contained to a bat at any time, provided she's in an appropriate environment and not in a human's direct sight. The bat indicated in the bottom left corner of the screen shows whether Liza is able to transition at a particular moment. Okay.
How is life, Trophime?
My lord, is that you? Oh, the bottle you gave me. Highest quality.
Highest quality of vodka?
I can see that. It's nearly empty already.
Okay, he's definitely drunk.
All right, enough pleasantries. Watch this.
Oh?
What happened to him? Is he all right?
He is fine. We call this enchantment.
Okay. Enchantment?
What does enchantment do, exactly?
It makes people tranquil. While they are in trance, they don't feel pain or have a clear memory of what happened.
Okay. Like anesthesia, I guess?
So they don't remember anything once they're enchanted?
Not quite. They may not remember what happened, but they won't forget how you made them feel.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like a subject for some awkward conversations.
So we can fuck up relationships with
You don't know the
people
half
using
of it yet. You'll see.
You'll see what? How do I enchant someone?
So, how do I enchant someone? I don't know if I can whistle like you.
Don't worry. Whistling is just for me. It's like a cure for the hiccups. Everybody has their own way.
Okay.
When you need it, it will come to you.
Who
Does
it
this
work
mean
on?
you can just come up to anybody and
I'm guessing
make
you
them
can't use it
tranquil?
on like fellow vampires.
In theory, but it's not quite that simple. Firstly,
Okay.
they have to like you, an important condition. Without it, the charm won't work.
Okay.
Secondly, you should
Understandably,
only
it's
do
called
it to
enchantment.
humans.
Yeah, okay. Only
So
humans.
it doesn't work on other vampires?
Nope.
I didn't say that.
Oh? Huh?
There are rumors that the best of the best can indeed enchant their own kind.
Okay.
But I don't even know if the Countess has that kind of power. Besides, this would certainly not be considered ethical by our vampire brothers and sisters.
Yeah, definitely not, no.
I bet they wouldn't mind to have that power, though.
Oh, without
Oh
a
yeah,
doubt.
definitely. That's just how people work.
So why would you want to enchant someone?
Okay, we've got a new definition in the Glossary World 2. So we've got enchantment. So enchantment is a common ability in the vampire community that allows a vampire to hypnotize and safely feed on a human. Newer vampires must befriend the human in order to use this skill, while older, more experienced vampires may only require passing luck. Once enchanted, the victim won't remember the feeding process, nor will they feel the pain. However, enchantment won't erase the feelings that the vampire caused. Additionally, in the enchanted state, humans may be susceptible to certain instructions imprinted on them by a vampire. There are many ways to enchant a human, and different vampires have their own methods. Higher society considers it highly unethical to feed on a human being without enchanting them first. Okay. And then feeding rules. According to higher society's vampiric code, In order to feed on a human being, one must enchant them in a private location. Not following this rule is considered to be a crime punishable by death by sunrise. Oh. So as not to raise unnecessary attention to the vampiric world, a vampire should endeavour to not drain their victim to death. Of course, accidents do happen. If such an incident occurs, the vampiric medical professionals must state the cause of death as a snake bite to avoid suspicion.
I thought you might ask that.
Oh.
There are two main reasons. 1. People in a trance are easily suggestible. You can use that to influence their thoughts and opinions.
Okay. Sounds unethical.
That doesn't sound right.
Well, I didn't say you have to do it, did I? Everyone lives with their own choices.
Okay. Will they do anything I
When
said?
you say influence their thoughts, does this mean they will do anything I say?
Only within reason, of course, especially when you are a beginner.
Yeah, that makes sense, actually.
Impression is a delicate art and takes a lot of practice.
Yeah, okay. What's the second reason?
What is the second reason?
I think you already know.
Okay. Oh, feeding, yeah, we just said that.
What have you done?
I just opened him up for you. Don't worry, he'll be just fine unless we bleed him dry.
Yeah, okay.
Come here. It's time for you to learn how to feed.
I don't know if I'm ready.
You're as ready as you'll ever be.
How do I turn?
Just relax and let your instincts take over. It will come naturally.
Okay. Okay, vampire by ability wheel.
My mouth, it's bleeding.
Of course, I forgot to warn you. Sorry. Don't worry, it's normal. That happens when your fangs are out for the first time.
Ooh. The first time a newly turned vampire takes their true form and releases their fangs, the gums start bleeding profusely, releasing some of the stale leftover blood from their formerly human body.
It will recover in a minute.
Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, let us fight him.
His skin smells like wild berries. But not just the smell, the promise of warmth that draws you.
Okay, we can't bleed it dry, otherwise the Countess will be pissed at us, I'm sure.
I want to feel it on my teeth, in my body.
And plus we have full blood anyways, so it doesn't really matter.
No, I can't do this.
No, do it. Do it.
I
Lisa,
don't
do
think
it.
I can do it. I'm sorry.
Fucking do it.
All right. But if the Countess asks, promise you'll say that you've done it. I don't want to get in trouble because you chickened out.
I promise.
Yeah, fucking do it,
Remember,
please.
you have to learn to do it to survive.
Yeah, you have
I
to
better
do
get
it.
back to my other errands. Don't want to get my tunic wet. Do you remember the way back?
Yes.
I do.
Just go left.
Hussar,
Thank you.
thank you for your help. I had a rough day and it means a lot to me.
Was that relationship plus 4?
Don't mention it. I ended up having a decent time myself.
Wait, let's look at our relationships. Oh, 62, okay.
I'll see you soon.
Hussar's bio is in update.
I should get back to the manor and talk with the
Although
Countess.
Hussar was reluctant to help
I'll
Lisa at
process
first,
this all later.
he eventually introduced her to her new world and her abilities.
Where will I live? What's next? There's so much I have to sort out first. But first, Hussar said I can influence someone who is enchanted. I should try it on Trophine.
Okay. Vampires have the ability to impress certain things on the subconscious of their victims. In order to do that, approach the enchanted victim in your human form and press left click once you see the hypnotism icon. The victim can't be hypnotized more than once a day. Okay.
Can you hear me, Trophine? Here is something I'd like you to do.
Ooh. What's our... Okay. Our humanism is at 7 out of 9. Nihilism is at 3. Okay.
You will start pacing your drinking.
Trophium's subconscious has been altered. Can we feed from him now? You're not ready to use that ability. No, we can't drink from him. Okay, let's do that. He's enchanted. He's fine. He won't remember this shite.
What was that?
Huh? Was that scream from this side? Okay, we can't go that way. Who the fuck screamed like that? What? Was that the human? What's his name? Petra. Is that him? Is that him? Got a horse carriage here. Is that Petra?
Looks like the banquet is over. Someone is still inside, though.
Who's...
I don't understand. How could this even happen?
Do you have no self-control at all?
Oh.
What is this?
That's Petra.
My God.
That's Petra. They killed him. He's dead. What the fuck?
What the hell happened here?
It's all Victoria's fault. I told her he's almost empty, but she wouldn't listen.
What do you want from me? I was starving, and you two barely left me anything.
Doesn't matter now. We drained the man. Not anywhere, but at the Countess's manor.
Yeah, why?
Someone is gonna fry for this, and it sure as hell won't be me.
You two are both guilty of draining a man! And it's gonna be, look, super fucking guilty seeing as though you two are the only ones that have blood on your faces. Like...
Are you
what?
mad? No one's going to be executed for this. He's just a human.
You monsters, or it couldn't be helped. I don't know whether... On one hand, they were starving, so they couldn't really help it. But on the other hand, they fucking killed a man. I'm gonna go with... It couldn't be
That's
helped.
tragic, of course, but accidents happen, don't they?
Easy for you to say. You're not the one who will have to explain this to Elisa and the Countess.
Why is explaining to Elisa? Arben.
Come with me, my dear. This is not your mess to sort out.
Okay. Thank you, Arben, for getting us out of this shit. Thank you. Thank you, Arben. We love Arben in this household. I'm in the Arben fan club. Number 1 member.
Those morons.
Only member. But still.
I knew I couldn't leave them alone with him.
I just can't seem to make sense of it. I talked with Petra not even an hour ago.
I'm so sorry. He didn't need to die today.
Yeah. What happens
now?
Well, the Countess won't like this one bit. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, obviously not.
Sympathetic to humans?
I wouldn't say that. However, she doesn't like murders being linked up to her property.
Yeah, I don't think anyone likes that.
She will find her way out of this, no doubt. But those 3 in the ballroom, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Back in the room, they said someone will be fried. What does that mean?
Death by
I don't know
sunlight.
if you've heard this yet, but we can't be in the sun. It destroys us.
I did read about that in the folk tales.
The stories are true. Sometimes it's used as a form of capital punishment for our kind.
Yeah. Will they be
What do you think will
executed?
happen to those 3 outside?
Murdering a human, sadly, isn't a big crime in our community. I don't think it will come to that.
Why the fuck not?
If I had my guess, I'd say they will get their fangs dulled
To
for
be fair,
troubling
though,
the Countess.
To be fair though, I guess killing a human, it'll just be like killing like a pig for us. Like no one, I don't think anyone has gotten executed for killing a pig that I know of.
They will grow back after a month or two, but before then, they will have to feed solely on Cabernet, and it isn't cheap.
What if they can't afford it?
They will just have to find a way. Some take loans, some steal.
Some die.
Without blood, we are like humans without water.
Yep.
Arben,
Carry on.
Yes?
do you know what will happen to me now?
Who knows?
I don't even know who I am anymore. What do I do? Where do I live?
I understand it's not an easy day. We all went through this at some point. All the answers will come at the right time. For now, you just need to wait it out
at the right
till
time?
someone sends for you.
I must admit, I feel quite restless.
Listen, not many of us might say this to you, so I want to do it.
Okay.
Being one of us doesn't just mean hurting people for your own benefit. It doesn't have to be. To me, it means that I have an eternity to become better, learn from my mistakes, absorb the knowledge about the world.
Okay.
I suppose that's one way to look at it.
You know, the Countess has a wonderful library over here.
Yep.
Why don't you grab a book and use this time to learn something new?
Okay.
Perfection comes in little steps.
It means a lot.
Thank you for all your help and kindness, Arben. It feels really good to have a friend around here.
I know it can't be easy for you right now in all this madness. It's hard to adjust. I learned that the hard way. Trust me. Here,
We love
I want
Arben
you to
in this
have
household.
this.
Arben is great. Small vial with blood sustains you for a day.
This should give you a little boost when you need it. Clear your head.
Okay, that'll come.
It's not going to
that'll
last
come
long,
very handy.
but it will give you a little
That'll come
peace
in
of
handy,
mind
yeah.
for the time being. I should go now, my dear. You know where to find me. Next time, a drink at my bar is on me.
No, thank you,
I'll be
Arben.
looking forward to it.
No. Love her. She's great. You can read books to pass time and increase knowledge stats. What's our relationship with Arben now? Can I please just go to the other page? And I'm gonna go to the other page to check my thing of Arben. Okay, just guess this won't go away. Okay, so we can read. It's really easy to get our things up. What's our stats at? We've got 5 points available. Okay. Okay, history and politics is at 10 because we have this dress on. So I'm gonna put 5 in literature, and then let's read the seagull because it has a 1 in music and arts. Oh, I feel as if I had been in the world 1,000 years and I trailed my life behind me like an endless scarf. Anton Chekhov. Okay. Okay, we've read the book to pass time. Ooh. Victoria?
I should see what all this ruckus is about.
What the fuck is going on with Victoria? I mean, she killed a guy. You'll make choices in Cabernet. Some of little and some of big consequence. You'll not always know which one is which. Some of those consequences will be marked on the screen by the symbol.
This is fresh. What in the world caused this?
Oh? Elisa? What the fuck happened? Huh? I don't want to know, actually. We're gonna just... Yeah, I don't think I want to know. But I think we have to continue the demo.
My God, what happened here?
Just a second, I'm clipping something. Sorting something out.
idiots being punished for their own
Did you?
Yeah.
I took that snake's fangs out. We'll see how she does now.
You took out Victoria's fangs out. And now she'll have to kind of live off Cabernet or go to Arben's bar.
I wasn't sure what to do when I saw him, but then I thought about something you said earlier.
Really? What was it?
That mortal life has the same value as eternal existence.
Oh, fuck! We caused this!
I don't know if it's true, but it certainly helped me find my rage. Still, this isn't going to bring him back.
No, it's not. It really isn't. Sorry about
I'm
Petra.
so sorry about Petya. He seemed like such a nice boy.
It was always a risk. Life goes on.
Yeah,
whatever
I guess.
it is we have.
But still.
But thank you. You must be curious about
Our
what
relationship
happens
with
to you
Elisa's improved.
I'd be lying if I
Yeah.
said otherwise.
now. The way it works is that you get assigned to the one who turned you for the apprenticeship.
So the doctor?
I believe you are the doctor's disciple.
I don't really remember much before I woke up. The doctor. He was a traveling doctor that came to the city, wasn't he? He was a vampire?
He certainly was. It will all come back eventually. Don't worry about it now.
Oh, we already have that now. We already have that in our glossary.
Countess has a coachman, Trophime. He will take you to the doctor's place in town.
Okay.
He is rough around the edges, but you can learn
Has
a lot from him.
Trophine, like, recovered from, like, his enchantment from Hussar
May I
earlier?
speak with the Countess herself?
You need to be a little more important for that to happen.
You know, I'm starting to warm up to Elisa
Trust
right
me.
now. At first,
She'll
I was
send
just
for you
like,
soon.
I don't really like. I
She
don't
has
really
errands for us
have
all.
an
You will
opinion
be
on
no
her.
exception.
Don't really like her that much, but she's starting to grow on me. Whatever she
I'll be
needs.
ready whenever she needs me.
Like a good dog, aren't you?
Oh, relationship has deteriorated. I can't say the good thing. Oh, great.
You should go. Trophime will be waiting for you, and the sun is not getting any lower. I've unlocked the door by the balcony. It'll lead you to the stairs and outside.
Okay. Okay. What's our relationship with Elisa now? 52. Okay, that's not bad. And we're 60 with Robin, 50 with Trophime, 55 with the Countess, was 65 with Petra, and then 62 with Hussar. Okay. So I have to take the carriage into town, and then I guess we visit Arben at her.
Hey, Lisa.
salon. Ooh.
Yes?
Yes, Elisa? Eliza?
Never mind.
We can't insist, I shouldn't have fucking made our relationship deteriorate. No, I wanna know now what you wanted to say.
Alright then.
I wanted to know what
By
Elisa
the
had to
way,
say.
I've been meaning to ask you.
Yeah?
Could you please take this ugly doll with you? I can't keep looking into its dead eyes.
Okay.
Does it remind you of Petya?
Just take it with you, please.
Yeah, let's just take... Yeah, let's
Alright.
take it.
I will.
Thanks.
Okay, our relationship is improved. Can't we not? I wish you could insist now. What's our relationship like? Now with 57.
I swear it just blinked.
Oh. Favourite creation of the deceased Petya. Okay. I guess we'll go. Can't go through there. Oh, here. Oh, door by the balcony, yeah. And that's the full demo! That is the full demo of Cabernet. Oh, I love that. I bloody love that. Okay, let's go to this screen and then chat for about the next, like, half an hour or so. I'll switch my category to just chatting. That was so cute. I know, I loved it. When I first heard about Cabernet, like when I first heard about Cabernet on TikTok, I was like, oh, I'm gonna really love it. And then I forgot about it for a while because it didn't turn up on my For You page for a while. But then recently, I was scrolling through Steam and I saw it on my recommended, and I also saw another TikTok from the creators of Cabernet from like a little while ago saying that like the full version was out, and I was like, okay. So I put it on my wish list, and I was like, and then when I was starting out my stream schedule for this week, it's like, okay, I know what I want to do Monday, Thursday, and then Sunday, but I don't know what I want to do Wednesday. And I was just like going through my Steam wish list. I was clicking on the random like store pages, and I saw that Cabernet had a demo, so I decided to click it and play it. And yeah, I really enjoyed that. And very chill background noise. I will disappear soonish because I'm exhausted. That's all right. Go sleep if you need. But yeah, when I saw it on my when I put it on my Steam wish list, I didn't originally want to put it on my like plan to play thing on my in my About Me section, but I'm definitely gonna put it on now because I really wanna play it. Where is it? I really wanna play Cabernet. I really wanna play the full version of Cabernet. Yeah, that was great. I absolutely loved it. I think that my thoughts on it is that like the thing is with the characters, you can like them because they're well written. Like the writing of the characters is so good that like you don't even factor that in when you're deciding whether you like a character or not. Whenever I was talking with the character, whenever we were talking with characters, I was like, okay, do I like them based off their personality, their actions, stuff like that? Like, I was not even taking like the writing of their character into their account because I fucking love the writing of their characters. I love the dialogue. It was a great game. Yeah, I adored playing it. Yeah, I really enjoyed playing Cabernet. Yeah, it was great. Bloody hell. The demo was great. We played like half of the first day, which was pretty decent. But yeah, I don't know how saving works in Cabernet, so we'll have to figure that out eventually. I'm just gonna install the demo. But yeah, that was such a fun game. I think that's the second demo that I've ever played, that I've ever streamed. Because 3 years ago I played the Super Dark Deception demo, and now we're playing the Cabernet demo. I should play more demos because, yeah, I feel like I should play more demos because I've really enjoyed this stream today. I've really enjoyed playing Cabernet. I think the controls are like a little bit of like, you kind of just have to get used to the controls, but that's like, I think it's just because like we didn't play much of Cabernet. Like I think the full version is like 12 hours long, and we only played for like an hour and a half. So it's like I'm not used to the controls. I'm not used to the controls rather than the controls are bad kind of way. So yeah, Cabaret, I really want to play it now. I think once I finish the Cube Escape collection, I think I might either after I finish Cube Escape, I think directly after we finish Cube Escape collection, we'll play it, or we'll play another game first and then we'll play Cabaret. Because I have quite a few games on my plan to play list that I really want to play. It's in my About Me section, but our current plan to play list is the Little Nightmares games, Plastic Duck Simulator, Good Pizza Great Pizza, the Henry Stickmin Collection, Untitled Goose Game, the Rusty Lake games, Sally Face, Stardew Valley, Cabernet, House, Graveyard Keeper, and Lego Bros. House, Graveyard Keeper, Lego Bros. Like maybe I'll stream them, maybe I won't. But yeah, and then in the summer we'll be potentially doing Stardew streams, Stardew multiplayer with Sage. And then, so in the summer I'll be streaming 4 times a week like I'm doing this week and next week. So, and the way I'll structure my streams in the summer is that like I'll have one day a week where I'll stream Sims. So like maybe every like Monday or something we'll stream Sims, and then maybe every Wednesday we'll stream on, maybe like either every Wednesday or every Thursday we'll play on Chaoscraft, and then maybe every Sunday we'll do Stardew Sage. I'll talk to Sage about what's best about Stardew schedules and stuff, and what's like best for them. And then we have one other stream left, like one other stream a week, where we could play whatever the fuck we want. So yeah, so I'll probably play a lot of these games in the summer. I mean, to be fair, I have this week and next week, and then I have 2 more weeks left in uni before it's the end of my second year, and it's like the start of summer for me. So I'll focus on getting uni stuff done. Like once I go back for uni for 2 weeks, I'll change my schedule back to the Wednesday, Sunday schedule, the 2 streams a week that we've been doing for the academic year. And then during holidays, we'll be doing the 4 streams a week, so 4 streams a week. So summer holidays, it's Easter holidays now, so this week and next week it's 4 streams a week. We did 4 streams a week during the Christmas break, and those 2 weeks, those 2-3 weeks I was off in January in between semesters. I don't really get too many holidays off during the academic year, like we don't have half terms or anything. But to be fair though, we get 2 weeks off in January. Because the only holidays we have are Christmas, 2 weeks off for Christmas, and then we have 2 weeks off in January. But I don't know if that's technically classed as a holiday where no one's in uni, because I think lecturers are still working in January. Everyone's starting out marks for semester 1 and stuff, and getting those moderated and shit, and totaling up module grades and shit. So I don't think that's technically classed as a holiday, but yeah. I'm off to bed. Alright, good night, Arson, good night. And then we have Easter break, so technically the only, wait, I can't remember if we get a week off in semester 1. Oh no, I don't remember. I actually don't remember if we get a week off in semester 1 or not. But that's like what, 4 weeks holiday. But to be fair, but like in like high school and stuff, we would always get like half terms and stuff like that. And in A levels we got half term and stuff like that, which is like I like after every like 6 weeks, like 4 to 6 weeks, no 4 to 8 weeks, every month or two, we got like a week off. So yeah, but now at uni I don't really get like every month or so we get a week off. The only times I get like time off from uni is like during the summer, like, and at Christmas, and then technically in January. But then again, I don't know if that's technically classed as a holiday or technically just like still semester one. I don't know. But yeah, to be fair, again, we do technically get like the 2 weeks off in Christmas. I'm just saying the same shit. We do technically get like 2 weeks off Christmas, and then like 2 weeks off in January, and then we finish uni like middle of May, and then go back like end of September. So yeah, like the start of this academic year, the start of second year, I think I started back on what day was it? I think it was the 27th of September. Let me have a look at my calendar to try and figure out when it was. It was the 23rd. It was the 23rd of September, so like the last like week of September is like when we go back, and then like when I first started uni in first year, I started on the 25th. So yeah. I mean, in first year though, my schedule was like, in semester one of first year, my schedule was like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I wasn't in Monday, Tuesday. So I think I still streamed on that like Monday before I went back in. So yeah, even though my uni opened on like the 25th, and it was technically still at the start of semester one, you know. But yeah, I still get like a lot of time off. That's like from May to September. That's like 3 months off, because you can get like half of May off. June, July, August, and half of September. So that's like 4 months off. Because again, half of September, June, July, August, and then half of May, June, July, August, and then half of September. So that's 4 months off, which is crazy. It's crazy that I get like that much time off. So yeah. Oh yeah, I made a card for the like for my commands and for my plan to like my currently playing and previously played panels. But I think I might get rid of the cards for my previously played and currently playing, because with card you can only have like 3 cards without paying for premium, and I don't want to pay for premium for card. So I might just get rid of the currently playing one and the plan to play one. Not plan to play, currently playing and previously played, so that I can put them back into the panels down below. Or I might just try and figure out something else, because I don't want to get rid of the commands card. I might just move another panel onto card. Maybe like the FAQs or like the other things panel I might move onto card. So yeah. Oh yeah. Something else streaming related that I have been doing. Where's this? I need to get this folder up. I've been trying to make a PNG like tuber for days where simply I can't be asked like putting my webcam up and like putting on my webcam. So yeah, let me show you actually. Not game capture. Image, it should be image. Okay. Browse. Is it there? What is it? Desktop. see there. This is the guy. This is the little guy that I've made. I still need to. I've been using a program called, what is it called? ViadoTube to like start it out. But I still need to do like 2 other sprites to make it sure it's like all work and stuff. But this is the guy so far. I quite like it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna post like a time lapse on my Instagram of me making this guy. It's like unshaded, but like I like it. I don't mind it being like kind of unshaded. It looks a bit unfinished, but like I don't really mind all that much. I kind of don't mind it. So yeah, I like this little guy. This little guy is super cute, you know. So yeah. Delete that, but yeah, delete that thing, sauce, whatever it's called. But yeah, so for days where I can't be arsed to just turn on my webcam, or like my webcam's been a deck, I can switch over to my PNG tuber. So yeah, I also want to create like a like background. So for example, if I go to here, so I don't have like a PNG tuber that is like a full body PNG tuber, if that makes sense. So I can't, or like I kind of wanted, okay, so originally when I was thinking of making my PNG tuber, I was thinking, oh, I can have like a PNG tuber that will like kind of, let me turn on window capture so I can kind of show you. There. Okay, so what I originally wanted was like to, if I made a PNG tuber, to have it kind of sitting on top of my sauce. Like for example, if I put Emma here, if she was like, oh fuck, if she was like sat up top here, then I would want her, then I would kind of want it to be like that. And I'm gonna, the edit's in 5 minutes, by the way. But the problem is, I don't know how to draw legs. I am shit at perspective. So I was just like, okay, I'll just draw like a half body that's just looking face on. And originally I wanted to make a like 3D model VTuber, but then I was like, oh fuck, because I want my, if you couldn't really tell from my PNG tuber, I want it to be like Lego inspired, like look like a kind of a Lego minifigure. I realized that one, there's not really any tutorials that I could find on how to make a Lego VTuber, I mean, there's probably some that could that I'd use to like easily make a like Lego 3D model. But then I realized, oh, that would be like a lot of work and I cannot be arsed. So I was just like, okay, I'll make a PNG tuber then, that will be easier. And yeah, it's way easier than learning how to 3D model. I'm gonna be so fucking honest, because I wanna make all my stuff I've already made, you know, all my panels and all my scenes and stuff. So I'm just like, okay, I wanna, and there's only like a few things that I haven't made myself. You know, I haven't made a webcam, obviously, and I haven't made this song thing here, and I didn't make like the chat thing. That's like mainly my overlays, but like everything else, like my scene, like my let's see, like my starting scene screen here, I made this side, I made this image here, and I made my panels myself. So I was just like, okay, if I wanna make like a VTuber or a PNG tuber, I wanna make it myself. I don't really wanna like commission somebody else who will have a very like kind of different style to like kind of the stuff I've already like drawn, you know, that I've already made. So So yeah, I wanted to make it myself. And so I think I might make, back to what I was originally saying, I might make a background. So you see how like I've got like my background, you know, I have, you know, my stickers, I have stickers on my wall, I have, you know, I have the butterflies on my wardrobe, I have, you know, you can see the mirrors on my wardrobe. They can kind of see to, you know, I have my dressing gown, I have my carpet there. I want to kind of make like some sort of a background, like a very simple background, kind of like this. Kind of like this, so I could put like my PNG tuber in a box, kind of like this. I kind of want to do that. So I think this weekend, I'm gonna do the little finishing touches on PNG tuber stuff, and then my PNG tuber won't be like used like all the time. It will just be, maybe I'll do it like, whenever I can't be bothered to turn my webcam on, or whenever my webcam is being a fucking dickhead, or I'll use it like, maybe like for 2 streams a week I'll use my PNG tuber for like half the streams. So like either 1 or 2 streams I'll use a PNG tuber that week, and then the other streams that week I'll just use my webcam. So yeah. So yeah. And I just realised something. Let me bring Emma here. On her back here, that's the fucking pink princess. How have I not noticed? For a little bit of context, for those who are not familiar with like Ace Attorney lore, in Ace Attorney, in Turnabout Samurai, this Titan scene by the way, but in Turnabout Samurai, so in Turnabout Samurai, the kind of murder happens on a movie set, and you know, we play as Phoenix, we have our assistant Maya with us, and so yeah, me and Maya, Phoenix and Maya even, go onto the movie set, and we meet the director of this like Steel Samurai project, because the murder, our client is the guy who plays the Steel Samurai. They were, you know, trying to film like this like TV series for the Steel Samurai, or like a movie or something. I think it was a TV series. And the victim was the guy who played like the Steel Samurai's like rival. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but Juan Corrida. No, that's the fell on my Turnabout victim. Who was the guy? Wait, I can probably find him through. I can probably find out his name through. So if I go to Will Powers' Ace Attorney fandom wiki first, and then Jack Hammer. That is his name, Jack Hammer. Jack Hammer is the guy that was murdered in Turnabout Samurai. So anyways, I'm just telling you a bit of background information for this case. So anyways, we meet with the director to kind of tell us what's been going on, was he know, basically. And basically, Sal Manella, that's his fucking name, that's the director's name, but Sal fucking Manella. Like, what the fuck? And anyways, he takes one look at Maya and is like, I have an idea of a fucking TV show, Pink Princess. He says like a long as fuck name, but yeah, he's like, Pink Princess, I've got an idea for a new show. And he just rolls with it, and like Pink Princess becomes like this whole thing. She becomes like the like girlfriend or like the wife of the Steel Samurai later on. Like in the investigations game in Turn About Ablaze, which is the last case of Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth, it turns out that like we kind of find out like, oh, the Pink Princess and the Steel Samurai, they're like married or some shit, and they have like a kid called the Iron Infant. The Steel Samurai lore kind of goes hard, but anyways, in that in Turn About Ablaze, for some reason, somehow, the Steel Samurai is relevant because in Turn About Ablaze, the murder happens at an embassy, at a joint embassy between basically, the embassy was originally the Cadopian embassy, and then it split. I can't remember the names of the countries that it split into. But yeah, they decided, you know what, one half of the embassy goes to one part of the country, goes to one country that was previously Cadopia, that was previously half of Cadopia. One half of the embassy goes to another country that was previously the other half of Cadopia. Welcome back from the ad, by the way. And in the embassy, I don't know why, but they're holding this like event, and the ambassadors of both of the countries were there. It was Ambassador Polino and Ambassador, what's his fucking name? It was Ambassador, what's his fucking name? Polino. I'm gonna try to find what his name is through. Albert! That's his name. I didn't even need to go on his fucking wiki. I didn't even need to go on Polino's wiki. His name was Quercus Albert, Ambassador Albert. And for some reason, the Steel Samurai was there to meet the ambassadors, to meet Ambassador Polino and Ambassador Albert. And the Pink Princess and the Iron Infant, which is like, sure, okay, they're here. Why are they here? If I think about stuff in Ace Attorney for like more than 2 seconds, then I'm just going down a rabbit hole. I just go down a fucking rabbit hole because I'm just like, what the fuck? What the fuck happens, you know? Why the fuck does this happen? You know, why am I questioning why the Steel Samurai, the Pink Princess, and the Iron Infant were at the embassy to meet Ambassador Albert and Ambassador Polino? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking remember. I mean, we did only complete the entire investigations collection back in December, and we completed Turn About Ablaze specifically, like middle of October. But that was like 5 months ago that we completed the investigations collection. And how long ago was that we completed? 7 months ago that we completed the investigations collection. Oh my fucking god, it's been 7 months since we completed Ace Attorney Miles Edgeworth. Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth. Jesus Christ. I swear though, my whole fucking year, like from August 2023 to December of 2024, my whole channel was just Ace Attorney, with a bit of, you know, Minecraft and The Sims and Rusty Lake just thrown in there. You know what I do regret though? I do kind of regret not like kind of spreading out my Ace Attorney streams a little bit more though, because I kind of wish I streamed more on Oswick Season 2, because I think my last Oswick Season 2 stream was draining the ocean temple. Whatever the fuck it's called, Ocean Monument. and we didn't even finish it on stream. I literally showed you guys like in the like hour-long final Oswald season 2 video, which I don't even know if that was if it was that good, but yeah. So yeah. What have I been doing for the past? Anyways, I'm gonna just yap about what I've been doing for the past few days, which hasn't been a lot, because we last streamed on Monday and we last streamed Sims. So on Tuesday, I was working on my research methods assignment, and then when I was like, you know, I can't be asked to do any more of this today, I went to my mum's, played a bit of Animal Crossing, played a bit of Minecraft, and then I decided to make my PNG tuber. And then today I was working more on research methods. Surprise, surprise. I'll probably be working on research methods tomorrow, and I'll probably tell you about it tomorrow on stream when we're playing on Chaoscraft. But yeah, and then what else I was doing today? What else was I doing today? I was working on my research methods assignment. Oh yeah, so around like probably 12 today, we have like a group chat for like the whole for like a bunch of psychology students at my uni for like mainly it's like a bunch of year 2 psychology students that I've just made a group chat, and like my people started texting like, hey, I just got a notification, is the presentation due today? And I was just thinking, no, it's due in like 3 weeks. It's due in like almost a month. It's due in like almost a month. And I was like confused, and everyone was just like, no, it's due in a month. And so I had a look on the on our website, and we use this thing called Turnitin. Fucking hate Turnitin. And it's supposed to be a recorded presentation, right? So my lecturer has put on 2 Turnitin portals, one to turn in the like video of us like going through our presentation, of us talking through our presentation, and then another Turnitin poll for like the actual slides, for the actual PowerPoint. And the thing is, the Turnitin for the video said the correct date. It said, oh, the thing's due in 3 weeks, right? But the Turnitin for the PowerPoint slides was not the correct date. So I was just like freaking out. I was like stressing out for a bit. I was like, what the fuck? Because it's due in 3 weeks and I haven't finished it. I still have like one of my discussion slides to do, and I have like 4 more slides in total, plus my appendix to do. There's no way I'm gonna get it done today, and I haven't got it done today. I'm gonna finish it tomorrow. But then everyone was like, hello Coffee, thank you for the raid. Hello. Welcome on in. I'm just yapping about uni at the moment. So yeah, hello. I saw you were playing a bit of The Last of Us. How was it? How was The Last of Us, Coffee? But yeah, so hello Mystic Tessa. That's a fantastic username. Welcome on in. So basically, I'm gonna just retell the story for you guys. I've just come into the raid. So today, I'm hello, I'm sorry if I got a raid and run as I need to get work stuff ready. That is all good. If you need to go, that's fine. But Last of Us is killing me. Fair enough. I watched one of your streams like last week, like the other day, last week. I can't remember when I watched your stream, but it looks stressful. But yeah, thank you again for the raid, Coffee. Thank you again. So yeah, I'm gonna retell the story for you guys that have just come in for the raid, because I was in the middle of the story when you raided. For context, I am a psychology uni student. I'm in second year. And I'm currently doing a module called Research Methods. And for this module, I have to do a recorded presentation. And it is due in 3 weeks. Anyways, my phone, we have a group chat for year 2 psychology students. At around 12 today, it was lunchtime today, I get messages from this group chat saying, hey, I just got a notification. Someone said in the group chat saying, hey, I just got a notification from Turnitin, which is where we submit our assignments. It said it's due today. I was confused because it's our lecturer had said, hey, this assignment is due in 3 weeks. It says literally everywhere else that it's due in 3 weeks, right? And we have 2 Turnitin links. One to submit the presentation, because did I say this? I can't remember if I said this, but it's a recorded presentation, so we have to record ourselves going through the presentation. So we've got one link for the video of us going through the presentation, and then another link for us to submit our presentation slides, our PowerPoint. The first link to submit our video, that's fine. That still says that it's due in 3 weeks. The second link for our PowerPoint slides says it's due today, which I know it. Everyone else, literally everyone said in the group chat, and I know it said, hey, it's due in 3 weeks. The thing is though, we only got all our information to actually properly start a large chunk of our presentation on Friday. And so 3 working days, 5 days, but 3 working days. 5 days in total since Friday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and now half of Wednesday, and part of Friday as well. Half of Friday because our information got released midday on Friday. What was I gonna say? I lost track of thought. I lost track. Okay, so 5 days is not enough time to for all of us to finish our presentation, and our lecturer had even said during our lectures and seminars and stuff over the past 2 weeks, hey, you will have all of Easter break, you will have 2 weeks, the 2 weeks of Easter break you have, so this week and next week, to work on your presentation, plus the week when we go back into uni before it's due. So she said oh, you have all of Easter break to do a lot of the work on this presentation, right? So yeah, because we have to do a lot of work for this presentation. We have to do this thing called thematic analysis. Basically, we have to look through transcripts. We had to do interviews last week with each other, and then we had to look through the transcripts, and do some highlighting and shit of themes and how do I explain it? This is literally what I'm doing for my assignment. Well, I've already done it. I did it the other day. Did the thematic analysis on Monday. But you have to go through, make sure you have relevant themes, pick up on stuff that is pick up on common themes that is present in all the transcripts. If you want to have a look at what thematic analysis is, go look at all the papers published by Brown and Clark, they first published it in 2006. They first made thematic analysis in 2006, and they're still publishing stuff surrounding thematic analysis to this day. Like the last piece of research, or like the most up-to-date research that I found by Brown and Clark was like 2022, so it's like still being updated. Anyways, we had to do that, and so it's like there's no way. Like it took me like 5-6 hours to do it on Monday, to do the whole thematic analysis on Monday, and like I've still not put like all the information onto the PowerPoint. I've put most of it on, but like not all of it. And a lot of people in our group chat hasn't started it because our lecturer literally said you have the 2 weeks of Easter break to do your thematic analysis. Because let's be real, who's gonna fucking do the thematic analysis like the week it's due? Like it's a lot of work. We did a thematic analysis last year for one of our assignments for our year 1 research methods, intro to research methods module, and it's a lot of work. And we had to use more transcripts this year than last year. Anyways, we were all kind of slightly panicking, and plus like our lecturer isn't even like working these 2 weeks, like this week and next week. So like, why would she have us submit our PowerPoint slides when she's not working? Because she'll also be marking our presentations. And I don't think we have 2 lecturers that like teach on this module, and I don't think I literally like asked, like I was like, okay, why would it be, I was thinking like, okay, why would they have it set to this day, have the PowerPoint slides like submitted for today? And I was thinking, okay, maybe I could email the other lecturer. So I asked in the group chat, would the other lecturer be working? And they were like, and the people in the group chat would be like, most probably not, because they don't get paid they don't get paid in the Easter break for working, so probably not. So that sounds like fair. So I think I ended up so I was like fair. So we all agreed like this was a mistake. Like a bunch of people haven't even started their PowerPoint, so we were like, we will just submit the presentation when it's actually due, which is like what I'm gonna do. Either when I properly finish it, or like when it's actually due. And plus, literally, our lecturer had said we have the 2 weeks of Easter break to do it. So I was just thinking, okay, them setting the turn it in, them setting the due date on the turn it in link to today was a mistake, was most likely a mistake. I'm not gonna submit it today. And I think everyone agreed this is a mistake on their end. And we were all like, we can't really do anything because they won't be reading their emails because they're off. So I was like, okay, well, I was thinking, okay, I mean, I might as well email her anyways that it's an issue, so that it's like she knows that, like, I don't know what I was thinking. I was just like, she knows that like we kind of raised this issue before it became like somewhat of a problem, because I don't know how turn it in like deadlines work and whether you can change it like after like a due date has gone, as like been passed. So I like literally like raised it to her. I knew she wasn't gonna read her emails, but I wanted to make sure that like she knew that like we saw this mistake before like the supposed due date on turn it in. So yeah, but I've not submitted it because I knew it was a mistake and the actual due date is in 3 weeks. So yeah. Anyways, I'm probably gonna finish off my presentation over like today and, well, not today, tomorrow and Friday, and then cause the thing is, this presentation is like my first one that is due, and I don't want to be stressing about it because this is the one that where I have to do the most work on. So that's why I'm taking like the whole week pretty much to work on it. To be fair though, I have like 4 slides to finish and I have like 20 odd. So yeah. And then, so I think I'll finish my like results section tomorrow, and then I've just got discussion and then like kind of like editing it, making sure it's right. Or maybe I think the last week before it's due, before I end up recording it, I'll like edit it, talk to a few of my friends on like how they've kind of, or like how many slides they have roughly, and then like kind of gauge how many slides I should have, and like, yeah, I don't know when I'll get to like around to editing it and like recording and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go raid out before I start yapping more about uni and shit that frustrates me. So yeah. Anyways, we are going to go and raid out. I think we're gonna go raid out to who should we go raid out? I think we're gonna go raid out to Addy Crafty, who is playing a bit of Pokemon Pearl. So let's go raid out to Addy. I hope you have enjoyed this stream. As always, my other socials are in my Twitch commands, my Twitch about me section, and the description on YouTube if you are watching over there. I hope you've enjoyed, and I shall see you guys tomorrow for a Chaos Craft SMP Minecraft stream. I don't know what we're gonna do. Actually, no. I do have a plan for tomorrow's stream. So for tomorrow's stream, we're gonna do a bit of building. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys. Bye.